Now, there are a number of related issues the scholars usually mention when they talk about issues of zakat. A lot of the Muslims ask, I'm in debt, so I borrowed 100,000 from someone, and I have in my possession money that is zakatable. Should I consider the debt something that blocks me from giving zakat? The answer is no. Either you pay off your debt before the zakat is due, so now you don't have any wealth in your possession, or you give zakat on whatever wealth you have in your possession. So if I have 100,000 loan to an individual, and in my possession, in my wallet, I have 50,000. Once a whole year passes and the 50,000 is in my possession, I must give 2.5% over that. The 100,000 debt does not impact me giving zakat. If I don't want to give zakat on it, before the year is over, I have to pay the 50,000 to the debtor, so that I would not have any cash to give zakat on. What about if I saved money, whether for Hajj, to build a house, to get married? Again, the same concept applies. Does it reach the threshold? Yes. Did a full lunar year pass while it is in my possession? Yes. Then you have to give zakat. What if the threshold is not reached? Meaning, I have the threshold or over for 11 months and 25 days. 5 days before the zakat is due, the amount of money is depleted. I buy something, I give it to pay a debt on me. So now I possess less than the threshold. The lunar year is interrupted, and now I start a new lunar year once the threshold reaches the limit, so that I don't have to pay zakat on something that did not finish a full lunar year. And the first condition of zakat, which is owning and possessing the threshold, was interrupted before the year was over. Another issue that is related to this, what about, or what is the ruling on jewelry other than gold and silver? So some women may possess, some even men, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, precious stones, pearls, and the likes. The scholars say there is no zakat on it. Why? If you remember, we mentioned that the categories or the types of zakatable wealth are 4, according to your textbook, are 5. If you remember them and memorize them, and anyone asking you about pearls or rubies, you would say they don't fall under the 5 categories, therefore there is no zakat on them. Except, of course, if you're a trader, if you're a merchant, so you're having these precious metals and stones and jewelry, and you sell and buy. So now they become trade goods, and it is zakatable. Okay, a lot of us are kind and helpful to others. People come and they borrow from us money. So what's the ruling on zakat of debts? It depends. Someone came and took $100,000, I wish, from me. And now a whole year is due, and I have to give zakat. Should I give zakat on that money because it's mine? It depends. If that individual is someone who's capable of paying it back, I have to give zakat on it every single year. So if I go to that individual, says, listen, I need my money back. He said, give me a couple of days, and he gives it back to me. Then every day on my zakat date, I have to include this 100,000 in my zakat and give 2,500. If this individual is not capable of returning it, so every year before the zakat date, I give him a call. And I say, listen, buddy, the 100,000 you borrowed 3-4 years ago from me. He says, Wallahi, I don't have anything. I am stone broke. I don't have a penny, but inshallah, I'll try my level best. And he doesn't show up, and he does not give it back. Or if I call and he says, I haven't taken anything from you. I said, you took 100,000 from me 3 years ago. I said, do you have any proof? Do you have any witnesses? I said, no. I said, well, you could sue me, do whatever you want. I'm not giving you back anything. So in these two cases, someone who's stone broke or someone who's refusing to return the money, there is no zakat on me. Until the day I receive some or all of the money back. So let's assume 5 years later, the guy becomes capable of paying it back. He pays me 20,000. And he says, I'll promise you that I'll pay the 80,000 soon. The moment I receive the 20,000, I have to give 2.5% of it. Over the past years, whether it's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Once I give 2.5%. If he gives me the whole thing, the same thing applies. And every time he gives me a portion of it, I do the same process over what he has given me. And this is the most authentic opinion of scholars, and Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.